Good morning and welcome to our lesson today on customer service. So what I've done, if you're able to check out on your portal, I have given you the course outline. Remember when I did the first introduction, I was able to give you some of the topics that we are going to cover when we are pursuing this particular unit. And one of the first topic is what we call customer service. So when you hear the word customer service, it is important for you to be able to understand what is customer, what is service. So a combination of those two words is what we call the customer service. So by the end of this unit, or by the end of this particular topic, you should be able to define what is customer service. You should also be able to recognize the expectations of customer service. You should also be able to give examples of customer service. You should be able to identify the need of every customer. When a customer comes into that organization, they have certain needs or they have certain expectations. So what are some of these customers' expectations? You should be able to explain and differentiate the different types of customers. We've got what we call the external customers. Now, external customer refers to those customers who don't work in our organization, whereas internal customers refers to customers who work in the same organization. Then you should be able to distinguish the different customers' attributes. Now, when you hear the word attributes, is what we refer to as characteristics. What are some of those common characteristics that customers have? And lastly, you should be able to understand why it is very expensive to lose a customer. The cost or the implication of losing a customer. So that is basically what you should be able to achieve by the end of this topic. So then, what is customer service? So we define customer service as anything we do for a customer that enhances the customer's experience. It is anything that you do to that customer who comes to your organization to seek certain services, and by so doing you enhance their experience. When you talk about enhancing the experience, you make it better for them to be able to use the services that we have given to them. So customer service refers to doing anything to a customer which enhances their expectations. So customers have different expectations and they have different ideas. When a customer comes to you, they have an idea of what they want. And they also have expectations of how they would want to be treated. So when this customer comes to your organization, regardless of how they behave, we have to make sure that the customer is satisfied. The customer is satisfied. Okay, so what are some examples of customer service? Examples when you say, I've offered this customer service, what can you liken to that? So we say, an example of a good customer service is calling or addressing a customer by their name. You know, if a customer walks into your organization, and maybe this customer has been there so many other times, yeah? So when you identify that customer, when you greet that customer and say, good morning, Vivian, good morning, Lillian, yeah? That is good customer service, yeah? So when you think about customer service, don't look at very big things. Look at the basic, simple things that we do for customer. For example, a doctor calling you. Maybe you are going to see a doctor, you are not feeling well, and this doctor has called you to find out how you're faring. Yeah, is the medication helping you? Yeah, are you feeling much better? That is an example of customer service. Okay, now there's a customer who came to a customer who called our offices or our organization and ordered for certain products. Okay, so when this customer orders for certain products, basically we are supposed either to deliver these products to the customer, or if the customer is supposed to collect them, we should let the customer know that these products are available. And if, for example, if the customer had called and you had told the customer that they would get their goods on a certain day, when you ensure that you live up to that expectation, for example, if the customer is supposed to collect their products at 2 o'clock today, yeah, and the customer gets that service at that particular time, that also is good customer service. Okay, for example, the same customer has collected the goods from us and they've gone, yeah, when you call that customer to find out, oh, how is the product, yeah, what are some of the challenges that you're facing while using that product, also that is an example of good customer service. So basically, customer service, as we defined, it is doing things that to a customer that will make them appreciate the product and services that are offered in an organization. Okay, so the other thing that you also need to understand, you know, this customer is coming to us with certain expectations, so we have to meet their expectation. So how do we manage this? Is by being able to understand the understanding of customers' satisfaction. So when we talk about customer satisfaction, we are referring to the overall feeling of contentment with a customer interaction. Yeah, you see, when we talk about the satisfaction, we are trying to look at it on this level. We are trying to say that when a customer comes to us and requests for certain services or products, there is a need for them to use those. When they plan to use those products or services, they will be satisfied. Yeah, so that is what we are calling the customer's satisfaction. So it is our role as customer service to ensure that when customers come to us, we are able to give them that satisfaction. Yeah, not just giving them good service, but making sure that the products or services that they get from us, they are able to use it to their own satisfaction. Therefore, why is it that excellent customer service is rare? Why is it that most of the times the customers are always complaining about our services? So why is it that we have got rare, excellent customer service? Okay, we say sometimes this depends with the organization, and sometimes some organizations are not willing to take up to the challenge. For example, if a customer comes to organization and we are not able to give them, we're not able to match up to the expectations. Some organization would not go deeper to ensure that this customer is happy. So they'll just say, okay, fine, let the customer go. So we have issues to do with organizations. Sometimes some organizations don't want to spend so much on good customer service. So instead what they do is that they make it a problem for customers to enjoy or to have good experiences with our product. Okay? Then the other challenge why customer service is very rare is because also the customer service consultants don't get an opportunity to develop their skills. And that's why you have come to school or you come back to college so that you should acquire these skills so that you are able to know how to manage customers. Okay? So it is very important for you to be able to understand why is it difficult? Why are customers always complaining about, oh, I went to that organization, I didn't get good services, and they didn't do anything about it, So why it is right, because we've given some of those examples, where some organization don't find it necessary to spend more money on customers. Okay? Then the other reason why customer service is also rare is the use of technology and information which provides excellent customer service. There's some organizations that are not willing to rise up to the challenge of technology. So that when a customer comes to our organization, we are able to use technology to serve them faster, and they go. Instead, they've opted to use the manual methods of managing customers. Okay? So therefore, it is very important for you as a customer service student to be able to know or to acquire these skills so that when you be employed, you will know how to apply them. So then, what are the needs of a customer? When a customer comes to us, they've got certain needs. So what are some of these needs? And now these needs don't determine a good customer. These needs are neutral. They cut across, all customers. This is what most customers would expect, regardless of the services or product that they are being offered. So what are some of the these needs? So we say customers expect service. When you talk about service, what are you referring to? They expect that they will purchase something, or they will purchase a service, yeah, and out of this service, it will be equivalent to the amount of money. For example, okay, when talk about service, we are trying to mean this. When a customer buys a service, they're expecting that that service is equivalent to the amount of maybe money they have spent buying that service. So these go together. And that's why you find people, like for example, people invest very heavily on phones. Why? Because they assume that the service they will get from using that phone, or the benefits that will come as a result of using that phone, is far much beyond. So every customer expects service from the product or services that they have bought. We also say every customer requires to know the cost. Yeah, when we talk about cost, what are we referring to? What is the price? Yeah, if I'm buying this washing machine, I need to be told this washing machine goes for 30,200. This other one, or this particular other model, if it's a Samsung, the other model here goes for 27,500. Okay, yeah. If it is a Von Point, it goes for 60,000. So a customer expects to be informed about the price. Okay, yeah. Then the other thing that every customer expects is quality. You know, yeah, quality in terms of what is the durability of this service. If I bought this machine, is it something that I'm going to use for a long time? Is it something that will give me quality output? So all customers expect quality. Okay? The other thing that customer request or require is action. Yeah? Action in this sense. When I buy a product or a service, and in the event I have a problem with this particular service, what action will be taken to ensure that I continue to enjoy my product? Okay, so this is one of the things also that customer require. And also customer require, or every customer would also want to be appreciated. You know, when this customer walks into your organization, you say good morning, Vivian, good morning, Naomi. You know, when you address them with their names, you know, they feel much appreciated. Yeah, after they've given us these services and we tell them thank you, you're welcome, these customers feel appreciated, and therefore they would want to come back again. So it is very, very important for you to be able to understand what is customer service. Yeah, why is it difficult, or why do we have a problem of rare, excellent customer service? What are some of the needs of every customer? This is very, very important for you to be able to understand. So I hope up to that point I have made myself very clear, and that when I come to the next lesson, where we shall now be able to talk about the external and internal customer. Remember, we said external customers are customers outside the organization, and internal customers are people who work in the organization. So as a customer service, you should be able to know, you know, even the people you work with, are still your customers. So they also have to be made to feel happy. Yeah, if they request for certain services, don't say, oh, this one works with me, they can wait, but because this other customer works from outside, I need to know. You need to learn how to give priorities to both internal and external customers. So this is very, very important for you. And on that note, I would want to end this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.